Yo, what up, Nikki? I'm gonna try to make this video a little brief, just because I'm on daddy duty tonight, and I really don't have too much time. I'm super busy with just everything, but I wanted to keep rolling here. Hey man, thanks. I really appreciate you getting that rush order in for me with that bullet, and that laser. Unfortunately, man, I couldn't figure out how to get this damn um, scoreboard implemented. I mean, there's no code blocks for armor games in Stencil, and it's just like I got to do this hard coding, and then there's this really good thread on the Stencil forums that kind of had it halfway there for me, and I ended up having to piece together some code, and I just couldn't get it. So I mean, I'm just letting the Armor Games version ride. I don't feel like it's worth the time and the effort to update anything if I can't get the scoreboard in. So we'll see what happens. The score's going steadily down, but it is what it is, man. I mean, at the very least, I get an in now with the Armor Games reps, and they're gonna take a look at Save to Kill when it's all ready. So that's the most important thing, and Save to Kill is a more complete game. It's what people are looking for. People really aren't looking for short high score chasers this day and age. So I get it. When people want to downvote the game, it's not really a big deal. But anyway, that being said, thanks again, and our next work order here, I'm going to throw you a few extra bucks just to take care of that purple bullet and the purple laser you gave me. But anyway, what I wanted to get at was, I have it running. So as you can see, I got the game running, and the explosions went off without a hitch. Everything looks good. So I'll just go to level 2, and I still got infinite gold here, so go ahead and check out the sword when it's fully maxed. I don't know if you've done that yet, but the sword is very cool when it's fully maxed. It's huge. So you can see the random explosions going right now. So you can see how some of them are the cloud, some of them are, and basically it's just an RNG. I didn't do it for the small. For the small enemies, those just have the little cloud explosion. I didn't want to go crazy with the bigger explosions for the smaller enemies. And the cloud explosion is kind of hard to see in the darker backgrounds. But anyway, you can see this working here really well. I still have like the puffy cloud explosion in there. So I mean, it picks randomly between 1 and 5 different explosions, and I think it's just perfect. Everything looks really good. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even mind. I don't know how hard these were to make for you, but I mean, more the merrier. If we could do some more explosions, I would love it. Like the ones you just did were more fire oriented. I've got the puffy cloud explosion. And then the ones you just did were more fire oriented. Like if we could get some like energy blast explosions, that would be amazing. But for right now, let's not really worry about that. I just wanted to bring that to your attention, that everything was working good and it looks great. So this brings me to my next thing. Let's see if I can get a combo here. So you had given me the bonus lettering and the jackpot lettering, and I actually did a thing. The combo system in this game, the original way that we filled our special bar, is still present behind the scenes, although all it does is it gives the player extra coins. So I wanted to physically represent that to the player. So I kind of did some coding, and let's see if I can get a combo here. And I used that bonus lettering that you gave me, and it worked out great. Let's see if I can get a combo here. Did you see right there where it said bonus? And I think it really, really looks awesome. So right now it basically tells the player that they're getting bonus coins when that bonus lettering comes up. I like it so much. You know me, I like to run with stuff when stuff looks good. Right now how you see how speed just came out, then special came out. When we collect our power-ups, I think that just to make everything match really well, here I'll get another combo here in a second. Boom, see how the bonus lettering comes up. So instead of it saying speed just like it did there, it'll still say speed but with our lettering. See how it said special? So basically what I'm looking for is, I just love that bonus lettering that you did for me so much. And the jackpot and everything's working really well, and I'll actually show you that in a second. I figured instead of doing the special the power-ups with just a draw. Basically what that is that's an invisible actor that has, you know, a Y speed, a negative Y speed to it, that has a drawing event that says what I want it to say, either special or speed, or like right here, special. So instead I'll just, you know, take that drawing event away, and we'll actually do a real actor with the text of the bonus and the jackpot that you had given me before. Just really quick, I wanted to show you that all in action. Let me jack this up so I can practically one-shot this guy. Also, I got like some buttons working. I mean, everything's really coming together. Also, the new version that I have right now has a very rough mock-up to the intro. I'm going a lot lower on this. I was going to make it more intricate, but budget and everything, and the game's taking forever. So now look at the randomness with the kill animation. Looks great. And here comes the lottery wheel. And it just looks great. I love it. It's perfect. Got the lottery wheel up, and then jackpot. Oh, beautiful. Everything just is really cool. Everything looks really good. I think players are really gonna like it. But that being said, I just wanted to show that to you. So I mean, right now the work order that I'd like to do right now would be, if you could do one more or two more maybe explosion types, that would be amazing. If they're a pain in the ass to do, you know, I was almost thinking, like, you know, since we've got like fire and stuff, it'd be really cool if we had, you know, where are my bullet actors? You know, which one has the... You know, like, this is like energy, you know, like if we had an explosion that like had this feel to it, like electricity, energy, if that kind of blew up, you know, because like right now we've got fire and we've got cloud, but we don't really have an explosion of like an energy type. I don't think I would do anything green though. Definitely it would all be red, like a dark red. Everything right now that we have is like dark, like orange, light orange with like mixes of red for like the fire. If we could get like a couple explosions that were like red energy, I think it would be amazing. But if they're a pain in the butt and you just want to tell me to stop, like, well, we can just stop. What I'm really looking for this one is to take our all of our special power-ups to instead of drawing events, I would like them to be actors with this text. I really like that. As you can see now, I've got that bonus thing added in there when people collect power-ups. So now that this looks so good, it makes all the other text look kind of hokey. So if we could get speed, the word speed, special. Actually, which ones do we even have? We have speed, special, gems, damage, and then instead of saying, I think right now the drawing event for the max one is, I think it says special max. We could probably just make it say maxed. So the lettering that I would need in this bonus lettering one more time would be gems, damage, special, maxed. I would say maxed, M-A-X-E-D, instead of just max. Maybe maxed, like you're maxed. I don't know, I'd be up for whatever you think. If max you think works, maxed, M-A-X-E-D might work, M-A-X might work, doesn't really matter. And then speed, so those letters, those words in the bonus lettering, and then maybe another 2 explosions in this work order. And then after that, I think if you wanted to really get into, you were talking about reskins, like I would be totally cool with giving you the sprites for like the sword and the bullet and just manipulating them, keeping the same transparency so all the animation frames move up. But like, imagine if this sword at full level was like, I don't know, golden with like gems attached to it or something. Like, I think it'd be really cool if the player evolved not only like the abilities, but like maybe like the fireball that shoots out of his crossbows can, you know, change. Not only do you get more of them, but it changes the look. Also, like the dash attack, we could maybe not change this actual animation, but like, you know, the little blasts that come out of it. Let me just quick go here, like all the blasts that come out of it. If I could actually hit somebody. My guns are so powerful, I'm not going to be able to hit anybody. But the actual like blast here, I'll get this guy, that come out of it, maybe we do something different to them, maybe a different color, and that would be really easy too, because all I would have to do in the code would be I'd create different animation frames for like the sword, and I would just basically duplicate the animation and then replace the files with the new ones that you gave me. And then I was like, well, if sword level equals 5, or between 5 and 10, switch animation to this, so we could do reskins really easily, and I think it would just be awesome for the player. It would really make them like it. So everything's really coming along and looking good. So for right now, this current work order will be mainly just the text. So instead of it saying special, like right there where I just collected that power up, it would say special within that cool bonus text in the bonus. So all right, man, later on, have a good one. Let me know what you think of this.